Whoops, I forgot to turn off the playlist. It just auto-played the next song, Condensed Milk. That was a State of Mind, the previous song. All right, I didn't boot up the game. That was the one thing I didn't do. I was too busy getting lost in my tea for a moment there. I think I might have like oversteeped it a little. It's a bit much. Might have to even water it down. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Take a few more sips. But yes, hello, howdy, I'm back. I'm streaming. I mean, like, there's a few things you could do. You can, like, burn it, basically. The flavor is too strong, currently. I don't taste enough of the honey. So maybe I gotta add some milk. We'll see, like I said, a couple more steeps. I didn't tweet. Which, that's a good thing. Don't do that. I highly recommend not doing that. But alas, I'm doing it right now. Back at it again. I think we're good. I'm gonna press this button. That's important. That's a good one to press. Sorry, first time streaming in a week. Once again, Wednesday did not happen. I really tried, but work's been getting at me. Hence why basically crashed yesterday. I was also thought about streaming, but it didn't end up happening. So we gotta find our sea legs once again. 1585, just run right in there, who cares? The run back has ended. How do you play this? Okay. Oh. It's not good. I remember this attack. Laxasia's job number 2. Yeah, no doubt. I need to put in another 40 hours. Hopefully not. Just go with the one swing there. This is 3-hit, 2-hit combo. Oh no, that's just the follow-up on the one. So it is kind of like a 2-hit. Or a 3-hit combo, I don't know. I'm already lost in the sauce. JK, I'm fine. It's fine, everything's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot that one doesn't have a big explosion at the end. Lightning dash. You want to go right, but I didn't time that well. This attack is interesting. You could theoretically parry the whole combo. I ain't going for that. I must shoot. I haven't shot. I don't think the first shot hit. I really want to press triangle. Perhaps I should have. I probably should have earlier if I were. Definitely should have earlier. I think we're okay. Yeah. She get mad. I didn't do my setup. I forgot to do the thing. Oh well. Well, I'll do it now. Don't like that you bounce off the shield when she's getting up. Broke the shield, which is nice. Pretty early. She doesn't do this combo too often. Very delayed third strike. Oh, I shouldn't be getting hit by that. That was a decent first attempt, but not good enough. Needs to be better than that. I was really hoping to see a phase 2 there. I guess I got a little ahead of myself. Sipping that tea. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. Maybe the first one was like a little heady. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. A tea sommelier. Yes, I'm picking up hints of cinnamon in my cinnamon tea. I'm just gonna run. Remember this attack? You remember the times we've had where I'm just running at the screen? Good times, good times. At least we have like a way to punish it, kind of. I don't want her to do more there, but whatevs. It does seem like if you're behind her after that attack, she is gonna follow up with the full combo. Alright, that's not too bad. Hey, I'm gonna do the thing this time. Just go for one attack before the fatal. Oops, little preemptive. A lotto preemptive. She's going for her spiel, and I missed the attack. That's not good. She missed, which was huge for us, because otherwise I think I was dead. Oh, I was at low HP. I probably could have survived that. Again, not a terrible attempt, but we need to be seeing better. I do think if I streamed at least once this week, I would be feeling much better about this, but I'm a little out of the swing of things. Got too much going on. Definitely, I am also thinking about the silver lining. Like, as much as this fight is very daunting, and I knew it would be, like, when I proposed this idea, or when you did, whoever proposed it first. Oh, god damn it.
The arm of God will awaken soon.
Just as I knew Bloodborne would be very daunting in different ways, for sure. Because in Bloodborne, you can't just parry and get away with things. Like, as much as you can theoretically shoot and cancel a lot of their attacks, it's like, it's not that easy. Same could be said about the parries in this game, but the parries definitely add up a lot. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never had to force myself through most of Bloodborne at a low level. As I said, like, I do a lot of quote-unquote deathless runs where I see how far I can get just for funsies. But usually that doesn't mean I get much farther than Father Gascon. And I've only done that a couple times. But that's like saying a lot. Because I've done that a lot. Especially because I also have it on PC now, though I haven't done that in a while. I've done it a few times on that. Don't tell the Sony police. Maybe I should stop talking. It is definitely manageable early in the game. That's why I really like doing it, because I want to, it's like fun to see how far I can get. It's kind of like how I was playing Dark Souls 1 back in the day. Because I kind of used to do that too. It's not like a new concept for me to be like, alright, deathless. And like I said, I actually did it for Dark Souls 2. Because I 100%ed Dark Souls 2. Which I don't think it requires those rings, but I think I made myself do it. It might require those rings. Unless I'm misremembering, but I played a lot of Dark Souls 2. Perhaps shouldn't be thinking about that in times of stress like this, but... I thought she was doing the other combo. I'm not even reading these combos properly anymore. The other flurry combo that she has. Just gonna press those buttons repeatedly. I mean, that's pretty good, if you ask me. Probably should have pressed triangle like a while ago, but I think it's, you know, it's not a bad thing. We'll just press it like here, maybe. Mayhaps. It is good here because it basically confirms it's 2 more swipes, so it confirms the poison if I did the prior shots. I will say there's like a sicko mode of me who's like, if I can beat this game in a timely manner, I want to do like a short game in between, maybe like a quick stream game. I forgot that this combo exists. and then I might go to Bloodborne after that. That's the sicko behavior I'm thinking of. Just because I need to be punished in a timely manner. Just for the excuse of, it's Halloween, let's start Bloodborne. Even though I don't need that excuse. But as I mentioned, I also have thought about doing like Resident Evil among other things. I don't think I want to, I'm not necessarily sold one way or the other on doing Resident Evil on stream versus Let's Playing. I kind of like the idea of Let's Playing it. Oh my god, I'm dead. I thought I guarded that. I need to lock the heck in. I mean, it's a little early in the stream to be doing that. We do want to see a phase 2 though. That'd be nice. Again, well, I mean, like, the fact that I'm not necessarily locking in and getting decently far, that bodes decently well, I guess. That's looking at the tiny bright side. Again, I still haven't, like, determined if I should be going for charged R2s or R1s. It's probably 2 R1s, unless you can actually get the stagger. Because, like, I have to imagine 2 separate instances is better than 1 charge instance. I don't know, though. Definitely for proccing the poison, that seems correct. That was a good second parry there, because I only guarded the first. That was bad. Got interphased little stam. It's fine though. Do the thing. Okay, press that pretty early. The range on that actually isn't that great. Kind of just back up. I do think R2s have their place, like charge R2s, because they give you the distance. Like for that attack. Especially because you're probably going to have full stam out of that attack. Okay, that was nice stepping. But it does, again. I forgot that he does that. Okay. He? She? Run it back. I do like seeing that attack as long as you don't get hit by the projectiles. I'm dodging the wrong way. Are you kidding me? She just sliced my neck off. Sheesh. That's unfortunate. I guess another very minor silver lining is it's not like one attack is getting me. I mean, that's not a good thing either, that multiple attacks are getting me, but at least I'm not like stumped on anything. Like, I seem to be dealing with most of this moveset. Especially since I think we've kind of seen all of it again. Oh my god. Have you seen me get hit by that? Or this? There's still time. Okay, I got locked on her knee. Okay, it's fine if you guard that attack. I do think I should be thinking about that a little more often, because in phase 2 there's so many attacks that just like straight up kill you. Actually, I don't know. There's a few that you just guard. Are you kidding me? Like that one, you should be guarding that one. Okay, that was definitely the worst death so far. Let's not regress. Maybe it's time to lock in. I don't know. Might be worth the effort. Perhaps. Again, it'd be nice to climb the tower. It's too bad there's a boss in the way. This map would go crazy in baby steps. Yo, baby steps modding? That actually sounds intense. Can we do that? I'm already thinking like Super Mario 64. How much can you do without jumping in that game? Probably not a whole lot. That was scary. Surely you can mod that game. Surely people are looking into it, if not. You start on the beach and you have to go through everything. They should make like the first boss his corpse. Some sort of platforming challenge to get through the door. The door guardian. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Got baby steps on the mind. I mean, I definitely, like I said, I definitely want to play that, but not necessarily concerned with, obviously, jumping on the boat at this point. It does seem like a game that I would love to be miserable in. Especially because I have actually mostly avoided the spoilers as much as I have wanted to watch your stream. That was a crazy parry. It was so unnecessary. Too many game boats. Yeah, you want to go play Hades 2? Sounds like a thing to do. I'm fine with not playing Hades 2 right now as well. Oh yeah, this is the full combo. Yo, I parried that. Not that one. I got overconfident. I was trying to get the proc off and it didn't go. Apparently the lightning surge she does, you can parry that. That's pretty sick. I mean, like, it makes sense with everything else in the game, of course, especially in this fight. The other things you can parry. It'd be nice to see the things you can parry in Phase 2. I knew she was going for the second swing, and I still went for a strike. Oh my gosh. Won't get to Hades 2 this year. I feel that way too, even though Hades 2 is more merc-coded than Hades 1 is. In a lot of ways, I think. Judging from the outside in and doing one run. Basically. Maybe two? I think it was one. When it first launched in early access. I have seen people disappointed with the narrative, but, you know, it's a roguelike, so what does that really matter? That too. That too. They're never beating Pyre, and, you know, therefore, it doesn't matter. Hades 1 definitely, had some good payoff. Pyre is not for everyone, but it is my favorite visual novel / sports game. And that's without question. It's so good. Oh man, I need to play it again. And I don't know if you know this, I don't know if I talked about this, but I definitely have like the sick thoughts of like, I need to do a let's play of this and like do as best of a run I can to give it the justice. Because that is a game for sure that like justifies let's plays as a concept, because sometimes I think to myself like, there's no reason to let's play. Why would anyone ever want to watch a game, right? But it's like, if you don't like this genre or you're not physically capable of playing the game, sometimes you might want to watch it, right? It's fun to watch baby steps. Not everyone wants to play that, that's for sure. But anyway, I think Pyre is specifically in my weird wheelhouse that I can provide a good let's play for it, but I need to, you know, I should have done that a decade ago, theoretically. But, you know, I can also just do it again in the future. It's one of those thoughts. Oh my, I thought I'd... It's okay, it's later than I think it is because I thought that first one I got hit for sure. Alright, it'd be nice if we could, like, do things here. We already lost our first acid and it didn't proc. I'm gonna hit this again. I don't know if that was the play. Locked on her knee. Wasn't good. Neither was that, but we're alive. Uh-oh. Oh no! We're good, we're good, we're good. Oh my gosh, we're out of heals! I tried so hard for the corrosion and it did not work. Uh-oh. That was so stupid. I tried to do the dodge Falcon Eyes, that would have been safe, but obviously I had very little practice so far using that again. I'm also like, if I want to play Pyre again, maybe I should just do a super giant retrospective and play Bastion first, and therefore Transistor after, since I haven't played those in a while. I should have got punished there for sure. Sick, bro. Sick, sick, sick. It is more of a commitment doing that for sure. Yeah, I'm a sicko. Because I am the type that's like, oh, there's a new game in the series. I should play the first. And catch up one day. Happened with Alan Wake, right? Here we are. Yo, Bastion is dope. But I mean, like, if it doesn't click with you, it doesn't click with you. I probably only played through it twice. And then Transistor, I wasn't sure on, so I didn't pick it up right away. But it's definitely very excellent as well. That's fair. Just use all my ammo right away and trade some HP for it. Again, I was behind her, so she does the follow-up. Oh my god! Okay. I need to, like, mentally chide myself or something, because there's no reason to be getting hit by that third swing, which is incredibly slow, doesn't have huge range. Like, I'm just going in there and getting my neck chopped by it. It's happened a few times today, so let's prevent that. Remember when we used to see phase 2s? It was a good time. Oh my god. Okay, no more mentally chiding. Is that even the word I'm looking for? I think it is. All right. We're back. For some reason, I was like, this'll work. Because I figured she was doing the jumping attack. There's a bit more lag on your charge R2 than I think. You can't just parry out of it. I theoretically could probably go for an R1, but that also doesn't seem right. Seems like the risk reward is not there. The range is okay on it, but like you really can just kind of walk backwards with how slow of a follow-up it is. Speaking of slow follow-up. Oh my god, what? I thought I was ready with the parry there. He was not ready with the parry. Alright, well this is not going great. Spectacularly. I'm not drinking enough tea, actually. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Slash her butt. There's a piece of me that just wants to try to parry that whole combo, but... Go for safe plays, which means guarding that. That attack has some big, like, frontal range. You really do need to run backwards a little bit to dodge it, usually. Probably should use this Fable. I think I mistimed that. No, we're good. That was pretty nice. I did clank the shield, but whatever. I didn't do the thing. Not acting like I've been here. I don't have my game plan going properly. I guess... Okay, that's nice. Although I guess it didn't stagger her. So theoretically it's a little lost value. It's still good though. Okay, no third parry. Run away. It's not good. Also, our corrosion didn't go again. She's doing the same combo, bro. She did hit us again, or rather I guarded rather than parried. You have Fable. This is stupid. I do have Fable, let's use it and die. God damn it! Okay, I really need to lock in when I get the knockdown because I need to be getting this corrosion to go. I'm just missing out on damage because I'm not, you know, pressing the right button combination. At that point, it literally is a sequence. It's basically canonless. Or the Contra code. You press the Contra code and you will confirm a decay every time. You just need to do it. What? I mean, I think it's for the best that it missed me because I did not parry it. I thought I did, but... Okay, I thought she was gonna do the follow-up there, but she didn't. I had a feeling. I get so greedy with that. I need to give her a little more space. Man! 1600th death. Not feeling spectacular. What does that mean, like 250 on her now? That sounds right. And with this quick run back, we'll add even more. Well, I guess 251. But still. I wonder, I guess I should have looked how much I died on Arlecchino. You can bet it'll be way more if I get there on this run. That was weird. That sounds terrifying. Fighting Laxasia and dying like I am makes the idea of fighting Arlecchino just like a nightmare. Like he's some sort of serial murdering puppet or something. Anyway, I'm pressing the contra code. The Fable is big damage. Like, we need to kind of ensure we get the Fable safely and guaranteed. People doing challenge runs with this game, no quartz, no sidearm. Imagine no Fable. I'm sure people add that to the list. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm not, I haven't instilled the rule on myself where if I ever if I ever not parry the first attack, I need to dodge the next ones because the timing is so weird. Everyone trying to one-up each other on the challenge runs, for sure. There is, especially with the Souls games, there is that, like, you know. That's competition, even if it's not, like, strict PvP. Everyone trying to prove themselves as the one who can suffer the most. No, I'm the true bearer of the curse. Okay. This is stupid. Okay, it worked. The greed. Okay. Contra code? Okay, it really is that. Charge R2 into R1, into wait into R2 again. Okay, I guess you have to R1 anyway. I guess it depends on the shield as well, I guess. But it worked, and that's what matters. Even if it's not like a huge amount of damage, it's enough. I can't recall if I tried Fighter. I think I tried it early and then didn't get the proc immediately and didn't feel great about it. So maybe I should try it again. Man, I'm really mistiming that swing. It's just so delayed. I'm stuck. For a moment, anyway. Kinda huge. Okay, I was a little scared. Uh-oh. We're fine, we're fine. Okay, hey! We see a phase 2! No cutscene for you. I had a feeling. I saw it coming, I'm like, oh no, this isn't good. The thing she does, she's doing it. So obviously that was too late. It sucks because like, my internal timing is to wait to see when she does the dash forward, but unfortunately, it does feel like you can't do it the moment you see it. You have to wait like a tick. So that was me waiting 2 ticks. Because I saw her move and I was like, okay. And then I was like, okay, I'm dead. Maybe it depends, again, on how close I am to her. And it sucks that I still have to figure this out. But, you know, it is what it is. I should be using the gun a little more because we have free ammo in that it regens. Do I think if I went to, oh my god, Liza P instead of Dark Souls, it'd F me up? I mean, maybe, maybe not though. I think probably not, but maybe. I played enough Dark Souls where, like, if anything, I'm relying on Dark Souls button presses and tweaking them for Liza P. I mean, I guess there's probably a little bit of that, but when I'm playing Dark Souls, I won't even be defensive. Like, I'll be movement based and then attacking. Whereas this, I'm like constantly trying to parry everything, which is stupid. But I know in Dark Souls 1 in particular, and maybe even 2, it's all about like running around them. That's when, in 2 is when they started wising up on that. And then Bloodborne, you can't. And Dark Souls 3 is like, you know, this is when they've kind of perfected the combat in a lot of ways. AKA, you can't just run around and backstab everything or sit under their butt. They should make a modern version of like Capra Demon fight where you like try to cheese the geography the way you do in that arena. That's not a archetype you see very often. Everyone wants to see another Capra Demon. I guess it is kind of like a cheese factor in the first place. The fact that it's just a small room, couple of ads, and then a very like stance-breaking boss, so you can't just hold the shield. Nowadays, that's less of a. It would be less of a shock. I did the thing, man. I tried to parry the second hit, and it's like there's no reason for it. You can't really. I mean, you can. You very much can, but it changes the timing, at least in my mentally. But I do think it's subtly different. Maybe I'm just adding to my book of excuses. It's quite long now. I might have to make a second one. It's okay, I'm pretty good at writing. And bullshitting. Maybe I'd be better, or it could be better at pressing these buttons, perhaps. Nah, probably not. Okay, I really expected the continued combo. Haven't seen this attack in a second. Oh my. Great googly moogly. Gotta say, not too pleased with the current happenings. I think we're regressing. It's fine. It only takes one run to be the one run to rule them all. I don't know why, but I was expecting the second grab. That's not the grab combo. The single grab leads into the double swipe slam, projectile slam. Come on, man. Everyone knows this. Little bit of getting a little lost in the sauce. Perhaps I should bring out the mute gamer. It feels a little early, but I guess the stream's been going. I am liking how I'm dealing with this combo. She seems to miss that first follow-up, and then I can just parry the second. How do you know if you overstepped your tea? It just, like, tastes too strong. There's also, like, a weird bitterness that can be had, and that's usually from cooking, boiling too long. Like, you actually don't usually want to boil the water to boiling for tea. You want it to be a little less. I think it's like 80 to 90 degrees. Actually, I think it actually might depend on the tea itself, now that I'm thinking about it, because I think that advice is very specific. In hindsight. But sometimes, like, I don't often fully boil the water, I guess. My exact tea making process. I run out of this room, I let the water run in the kitchen for a second, and then I throw it in the kettle, like, I physically throw it in the kettle. Then I let that run, do what else I need to do during the break. Once it's at like a decent, almost boiling, I will stop it. My kettle is broken in that it doesn't ever stop boiling. So if you aren't watching it, it'll just over boil. And that's probably technically a fire hazard, but you know. I'm in the apartment, what does it matter? You cut open the tea bag and eat the contents. You suck on them real good. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna like forget to turn off the kettle, I don't think. Because it's got a light and everything, you know, it's pretty obvious. Then you pour it onto the tea bag. You let that sit for like a minute, at least. Preferably a couple. But maybe not more than 5. If you can just leave the tea bag in there, especially if you're sure the flavor is not going to be too much. Like if it's a flavor you love that's just like sweet apple or something, like sure. If I'm making tea for the day, I'm gonna throw the bag in the cup and usually leave it there. Count to 5, Mississippi. I say 5? I meant like 5 minutes. If I didn't say that, at most. But even then, like I said, depends on the tea. Then you take out the tea bag, and then you put in whatever additives you want. Again, you don't have to take out the tea bag, but that's usually what I do. Usually milk and then honey. If anything. I shouldn't say that. Usually it's just honey. Sometimes it's milk. But I'm, alas, still out of honey. It's not the most magic, but there's definitely a little more involved than me making coffee, where I just literally throw a teaspoon of coffee grinds in there and then pour hot water on it, and then drink that shit till it scalds me. Oh my god, I didn't do the thing. Again. I mean, I don't care if you add milk, just don't do it to mine. Sometimes some creamer can be nice. Hell, milk is nice. I'm not saying anything against it. But I'm low-key, half my ideology for black coffee is because I know if I zhuzh it up too much, I get too fancy with it, I'm gonna expect that. And I don't want to wake up and have to make a fancy coffee. And I'm sure, like, that's not necessarily... doesn't have to be that way. But I know too many coffee snobs, and I'm like, I can see myself going down that path, and I don't want to. I will remain a coffee scrub and be content. Yeah, I usually keep some milk, if not for overnight oats, but... you know, sometimes cereal or whatever. Oh my god, I thought it was out of range. Okay, there is like a step forward and she does that. I think I pressed minus at the same time, so I gotta press it again. I'm almost done the tea, so you're making me want another. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today. I did eat before this, but... I had a small brekkie, decent lunch, and then like a light dinner, so you had a 10D pub sub? That sounds pretty big and nice. I would like that. I was just thinking, like, it sucks. Usually it sucks waking up early, but it's nice when you can motivate yourself with breakfast. I can't always do that. The thought of making breakfast is not always, like, in the cards, but when it's there, I'm like, okay. And today it was more so like, I'm gonna scramble for some cereal. And then I actually did like a traditional breakfast for lunch. Eggs and bacon brekkie for lunch. Yeah, chat. Scrolling has been weird for me too sometimes. Like, I think I have that same glitch. I don't know if it was through the ads though, but I guess maybe. Oh yeah, motivating yourself to go out for breakfast is even better if you can do that, but that's also a whole thing. Got a little greedy there, being interfaced with zero stam, but I got better at recognizing that attack at least. We have a free birthday entree. That'll be nice. I didn't do my contra code correctly. I should have swung there. Oh, this isn't the slam. It's a slash. Oh, she's almost dead. I'm gonna shoot her. Three freebies. Nice, nice. You love to see it. Alright, this is the second phase 2 of the night. Not great numbers, but... that time was too early. Again, so like I mentioned it the first time, there's a delay on the timing for that. In that this time I saw her twitch to start the dive, and I pressed the button. It was too early. So I need to like see her twitch, wait a tick, and then press the button. If I'm gonna parry it. Again though, I don't know what else to do in this situation. I wish I had the Elden Ring shield potion. That would go so hard right now. Maybe I should have done Fable there. Or maybe I could have done Fable, I suppose. Okay, alright, chill. It's not going ideal. Ugh. That's fun. I was behind her. Oh my god, that's less fun. That attack in particular has bigger range. I always forget. She does a double swipe, but because I was behind her, it was only a singular swipe. Unfortunately, it seemed to mess up my timing. I was walking backwards, but I guess not enough. I was walking backwards. Hey, I'm walking backwards here. Yeah, like that AoE, I think there's different sizes to it, but maybe I'm coping. Huffing that copium. Okay, I almost just died there. Okay, I did just die right there. Oh, we found the regression, everybody. Everyone clap. I'm dying repeatedly. Not even giving a good effort. Oh no. Life begins at 40. Wait. Not quite there yet. Again, it's funny how much tracking she has, because there is that she's an NPC. There's that like an inclination because she's an NPC enemy that you want to kind of run behind her. Is it funny? Okay, fine. It's odd. She ain't a clown. I ain't laughing here. I thought I was dying there. I'm glad I didn't, don't get me wrong. Yeah, that attack is bigger, I swear. I swear, Z's. And I'm not including the projectiles. She's up against the wall. Get her! Don't make me put you up against the wall. I didn't do the conch code properly. I did the variant. Horny on main. Shit, she knows about the alt. I'm gonna shoot. I'm scared about this. I almost died. I'm just trying so hard to get the corrosion. Rest in piss. That was not a peaceful death. I'll be tossing and turning over it. What am I doing? I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Oh my gosh. So this isn't going great. This is kind of my punishment for not streaming on Wednesday. To be honest. Just because I would be more practiced. If nothing else. Seeing only 2 phase 2s this whole time is a little disheartening. You know, I'm not like sad enough to delete the channel, but maybe we're getting there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're way too far. It's fine, I guess. It's always odd when that attack misses. I should have attacked. Instead, I'm bravely running away. Okay. I forgot. I forgot. When she does... When I run away from her, she does like a step forward into a stab. And then if you're still too far away from her, she does another step forward. And I was not prepared. Because she like stepped forward directly in my face and then did the stab. Which kind of offsets the timing a little. I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is she got my face and threatened me. And that was GG. If a woman with a spiked armor and a large sword, it's not even a sword, it's a glaive of sorts, got in my face, I admit to feeling threatened. I guess it depends on my armor and sword. Although I'm not much of a berserker class. Slash melee, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm more of a sneaky, speaky type. Thinky type. Theoretically. God damn, okay, see, like, the timing is so weird, I thought I died there. There is a weird delay to it, where it almost looks like the sword is inside, but you can still parry it. Almost got hit there. I don't want to use that timing, though, it's so scary to see every time. I wonder how long the parry timing is in this game. That seems like a question worth investigating. I can't help but notice I didn't do the thing I needed to do. Oh my god, that was so stupid. That was so stupid. I'm so dumb. Okay, I need to stop with the negative self-talk. Did you see what I did though? What I think what happened in my head there is I was like, okay, we got a free opportunity to do a big attack. Do I go for the charge R2? And then I was like, oh, I have a Fable. So I pressed Fable. The problem is Fable comes out faster than Charge R2, so she was still mid-attack. It is nice to get behind her during that sequence. Projectile slam. I'm gonna call it spark slam. That's a 2-syllable thing I can say. In the heat of the moment. Used a lot of stam right there. That was probably ill-advised. It's fine. Get down. Get down from there, Laxasia. What are you doing? Should press another button there. I'm used to not pressing the buttons. The second button. I'm a little close. No, I think I'm okay. Oh, I am close. Okay, it's fine. I wasn't sure if both hits were hitting there. I tried to buffer a Charge R2, but it did not come out. Kind of given up on parrying some of these stabs, but I guess that's like a good thought to have, is to just be like, okay, we can guard this and get away with it. It's cool. We got the mini stagger as the white bar popped. It's gonna help. Do I just press triangle here? I probably should have. Okay, no, we're good. She went for the grab sequence, which was a mistake. Okay, attempt number 3 for the night. I lived? Okay, we really do need to top ourselves off for that, then, if there's a chance we can live it. She missed the first one, and then I tried to parry the second, and it didn't work. Okay, I was not prepared for that, unfortunately. We'll give it a bit more, and then I'll maybe take a break. Just to re-up the tea. At least we saw more than the intro combo, but it's not the silver lining you want. But now we run. Oh, it does cost stamina to use your Legion arm. I suppose that's something I should have picked up on by now, perhaps. I thought she was gonna do the combo. She didn't. Are you kidding me? There's... Come on, what? What?
Arm of God will awaken soon.
Oh, that one was painful. In the soul. She got me right in the soul hole. I had the timing, and then I guess I let go, so obviously didn't have the timing, but like, I should have guarded it. There was no reason not to guard that. Because I pressed the button for sure. Guess I just let go. I guess there's also a piece of me of like, if I played Dark Souls 1, there might be that inclination to just hold the shield up. But I feel like most of the other games I probably would not have that inclination. Maybe 2 as well. But the thing with 2 is 2 has power stancing, so... Although I guess you can't do that in a level 1 run. Although... I've never once said I want to do a level 1 Dark Souls 2 run. That sounds awful. That game is already hell. Got out of the corner, which is nice. Not that. That's not nice. Alright, I kind of am falling apart here. I don't know why. I don't know what to say. Maybe I need to give myself a mental break and then have a seat as well. Oh, I'm also dropping frames now. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? It's always... You know what pisses me off the most? Why is it always 2/3 of my frames? What does that mean? Not exactly. It's not 66.6. It's 65.5. It happens so often. Okay, looks like we might be back. Like, anytime I'm dropping frames on stream, it's like 60%. 60 to 70. What does that mean? I guess... Well, because I think you need, like, 10 up, right? To stream decently. And I should have 30. So even at a 2/3 deficit of my cap, it should be more than enough, or it should be enough. Seems like we're good though. Heads up 10 up. I can't even say it. It's not such a... Like, heads up 7 up. How many times have I said that in my life? I mean, not in the past decade. God damn it! No, I'm dropping frames again. Not a huge amount now, but I am. We're back. Well, I didn't parry that one, but I'm alive. So I'm dropping frames again. Not a huge amount there. I don't think parrying that attack is wise, as much as it isn't that difficult to parry. The problem is it pushes you back, and then it sets you up for the projectile. The sparks. That's pretty big. Okay, do the contra code. Charge R2. Oh, I didn't do it. I mean, it's still probably fine doing it this way, but it's less guaranteed. I missed that attack, which sucks a big one. It still worked. Maybe the charge R2 does matter. I didn't run enough. I was looking at the numbers. I want to see how much damage that does. And also, it is time to switch to fire, perhaps. Just to, like, see. And again, I'm dropping some frames, but not a huge amount. Although it's going up now. God damn it. That's the noise I make when I drop frames. Okay, it's good again. It's not buffering, but you can see it. I'm just like resetting the stats to see how significant it is as we go. Okay, sick. Seems good. I should have pressed Fatal. Turn on your computer to do something specific and now you can't remember. That'll happen. Why'd I do this? Oh my. Can't help but notice the fire didn't proc. I'm gonna try again, even though I feel like it should have. If I was doing decay there, it would have worked, but who knows. Again, dropping some frames. Again, it's a little bit back. I hate that this is Merc dropping frames hour, but it's kind of what's going on right now. It's not like I guess I have much else to be talking about. What are you talking about? Hit her shield twice in that combo, but I guess it's fine. Oh. Oh. That's a new one. She like hit me on the backswing, knocked me into the lightning, and killed me. Again, we'll give it another like several attempts or so. I hate that my caffeine addiction is bad enough that I'm really just like, you know what you should do is have a 6 p.m. coffee. My brain's like, yeah, yeah, let's do that. I shouldn't even brought that thought to words, because now I'm thinking about it further. I'm like, what if I do have a 6 p.m. coffee, my third of the day? Surely nothing bad can happen as a result of that. Okay, let's contra code this. Charge R2. R2 again. R1. Then you gotta wait a half sec. Wait a tiny bit. Charge R2. R2 again. R1. I even overkilled it with an extra R1 and it was not enough to proc. Okay, we had to do like 2 or 3 extra hits, I feel like. And I had to be very aggressive. I kind of have a feeling, oh okay, I was gonna say fire might do more damage. I don't think it does, or like not noticeably more. I'd rather just have the guaranteed corrosion via contra code, as I've been calling it. I do think there's something to be said about using the gun more when she's doing big combos that I can't really react to. And then just like using it one at a time. As opposed to forgoing multiple shots all the time. Oh, I missed. Okay, we did down her. Which should phase. I missed that. Hello? Okay, it's fine. A little scary. We see phase 2. I'm gonna top myself off. Okay, well, that time I just died, obviously. Trying to guard is not gonna work. I wish I understood why she doesn't always one-shot me. It does seem like 90% of the time she one-shots me, but I wish I understood why. Again, we'll give it a few more attempts, then I'll probably just take a quick break, refill the beverages. Emptied the bladder. Pull a tarot card. You know. The usual. That's pretty nice. This is pretty neat. I'm enjoying that. Had a pretty good time. I didn't change my weapon. Almost died there too. Okay, I wasn't sure the timing was there. Yeah, I was too in there. Okay, switch off of fire, because again, that was like at least one extra bonus hit in that I would have got decay in that time without the bonus hit, is what I'm saying. Per usual, my wording, not the best. And shock seems ill-advised for this fight. Shocking, I know. The lady with the lightning. I'm probably pretty good against shock. Maybe I should try it, honestly, since we are experimenting a little. What am I doing? Why am I just circling her? I mean, it's kind of working, but it's also making me a little dizzy. Don't always need to circle strafe. It's a bit more delayed than I think it is. I don't know why. I don't think she's done that kick in a while, but maybe it just means I'm dying too fast. I could have pressed Fable there, but chose against it. Okay, watch. Contra code, charge R2, R2 again, R1. We're gonna Fable, but we don't even need it. But the Fable is gonna confirm it for sure. I missed the one. Only the second hit, and it still worked. So, like, goes to show you how much easier it is to proc decay on her. Oh, that attack does not have much range. Oh, that was dumb. Well, since I'm in the headspace, let's actually try shock. I'm curious. Again, I don't expect good results here. This probably isn't something I should be doing on day 3, but I guess now that I have a setup to confirm it, it's okay. Temporarily increases destructive power, temporarily enhances guard performance, temporarily increases weapon crit rate. So this weapon doesn't crit, so I think this does nothing. Actually, I'm curious if it does or not. I don't think it does, though. I'm pretty sure it only gives you like a 30% crit rate if you have crit already. Maybe I'm incorrect. It's actually easy to tell, so I should try it after this. Alright, shock test. Contra code. With Fable. As expected, it did not proc. A little sketchy. Oh, that's the big attack. I don't know why I thought it was the other combo. Okay, shock just doesn't seem like it's gonna work. That seems right. Let's do a crit test and then maybe I'll take that break. I don't think crit's gonna work either. In fact, I'm gonna use it right away as well. I did use this satisfaction grindstone with the dagger because it has 30% crit, and that was really good. I think that's what won me the swamp monster fight pretty handily in my second playthrough. So it was a dexterity crit build. For a moment, anyway. That was stupid. Anyway, we're looking for white flashes when we attack. That's how you know you crit in this game. In between all of her... I mean, that might have been one. I don't think it is, though. It's hard to, it's a little harder to tell. I said it'd be easy. Maybe I was lying. I guess one way to look would be on the stat screen. Oh, okay.
Worship Thermana.
I'm assuming it would be on the stat screen, and I have a feeling I tested this in my second playthrough and it doesn't appear. That's okay though. Let's give it a shot right now. It doesn't say. What if I swap to dagger? It definitely says there. Yeah, okay. It literally has none. Let me see if I do it like this. It still says 30. But it should be better than 30. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Sorry, I thought I saw a destruction stat in there. But I didn't. I don't fully understand destruction. I guess, like, it's... increases their stagger. I mean, let's try it. Let's see if there's, like, a noticeable difference if I use this right away. Oh, I'm using the dagger. What is wrong with me? This is not going to be good. Okay, alright. Listen, I threw a life away. Very funny. Who's the big prankster? I pull this weapon out of my sheath and it's a tiny dagger. I'm expecting a glaive. Run it back. I thought that was the other combo. I'm so glad that she missed the one strike because I would be dead. I mean, it does actually feel like it got the stagger a little faster. I don't know if that matters. I don't think it does. That's pretty bad. I missed. I wonder if destruction damage also works on the shield. Like I'm destroying the shield? I mean, you see your HP after this is the second stagger, so it almost makes me think this might actually be worth it if we can get a third here. But then at the same time, it's like, I think it just means we're doing more neutral exchanges to get the same value. I don't know if that's actually the case or not. Because normally after the second stagger, she's almost dead. Or almost phased. Damn it. Yeah, I kind of convinced myself out of it, just seeing the numbers here. I guess in like, if there's a circumstance in which her resistances rise, if I were to like decay her, then maybe it's less good, but I think I'd rather shoot for 2 decays in the fight. I will take this break now, so let's go to the hotel. Force you to listen to some music or mute the stream. I'm gonna scramble and make a tea and do my shenanigans, my ritual. Consider making a coffee. I shouldn't, right? Tell me not to. I think I always pick this song. I mean, there's only like 6 songs here. No matter what, there's songs I always pick. You know what? I just feel like I haven't heard this one in a while. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm not even gonna listen to it. Ha ha ha. Be right back.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright, just dance with me all through the night, turn it out, close to you, I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you, give it to me baby, feel alright, I feel good, just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright, I feel good on you, alright, to make a groove all night. Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright, just dance with me all through the night, turn it out, close to you, I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you, give it to me baby, feel alright, I feel good, just walk your step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright, I feel good on you, alright, to make a groove all night. Feel alright, I feel good, just want you step with me, dance with me, feel alright, I feel good on you, alright, make a groove all night. Close your eyes, to me. Close your
Les flocons de neige qui brillent dans le ciel nocturne me réconforte. Je t'attends seul dans le noir. Je t'attends depuis trop longtemps. Je peux t'entendre dans mon cœur, un murmure de ma propre confession.
Alright, so I've returned. I also just realized, I feel bad about this, I haven't been looking at YouTube chat. There was someone in chat. Alas, that was a while ago, so rip to a real one. I'm back. Here to read YouTube chat. Now it's time to ignore Twitch chat. I do need to figure out a solution. If not for just so I can see it in one place. I am seated. Hopefully this will allow me to play better. I do think there's something to be said about like standing not being your best. Although there's also something to be said about like every time I'm starting the stream, I'm deciding to stand, so it's compounding almost, you could say. I thought I was dying there. I am. I am dying there. Okay, I'm getting too greedy with that explosion interface. I keep thinking I'm gonna be spaced properly. That one was definitely very off. So I need to lock it the heck in. Okay, okay. I could be reacting on the kick better, I'm just not. Oh, that was a stagger. Okay. Not okay, dude. Not okay. That was some supreme levels of white bar greed. White bar greed we've never seen before. At least on this stream. I'm also, again, not fully acknowledging which combos are which. There's like a few different combos that both function the same way, but they're like two different distinct sequences, right? So like this attack obviously is a flurry of strikes, it's got its own rhythm, but then there's the other flurry of strikes where it slams instead of swipes, which also has a unique rhythm, but they both accomplish the same thing of like getting in your face. Oh my, okay, cool. Cool. Like, I guess there's two different grab combos. One of them being the triple grab, the other being grab into double swipe. That one's easier to tell apart. Because the triple grab, she does, you know, her head bow thing. It's more like a point with the weapon, not really bowing her head. Again, it kind of sucks how little we're seeing of phase 2, but it is what it is. At this point, I do feel like I at least have a game plan for each of her attacks here, even if they're not the most ideal. I need to work on the walk right game plan on that attack. I do think punishing this is okay, and then letting her do her thing here. And kind of get away with a lot. Oh my, okay. That's a unique attack because, like, if you dodge left, you're perfectly safe, but you can't punish her. But if you dodge right, it's way more risky, but then you obviously can punish her. And now that I'm finding myself dodging right more, obviously I'm getting into more trouble. Finding the regression instead of progression. Get out of here. Bravely run away. I mean, she's kind of bowing her head a little. Scary parry there, the first one. I double rolled. Double swipe combo. Into slam. Spark slam. Okay. Contra code? Contra code me. I guess it's corruption code. Decay code. Spark slam. And the sparks hit me. Oh my, I wasn't ready for that. Why wasn't I ready? Falling apart. Falling apart slightly. I'm gonna spend more time on this boss than people do on some games. Although I guess not these days. These days everyone's playing like Fortnite or Call of Duty for forever. Yeah, I played this new game on the weekend. It's called Laxasia the Complete. And then they ask you if it's a prescription drug, yada yada. How many times have we said this? I shouldn't have pressed this. For multiple reasons. Not pleased about that. My oh my. I hate to say it. I did make another coffee. Listen, I didn't do like a full teaspoon, and also I don't intend to drinking the whole thing. But I will say the moment that shit touched my lips, I was like, oh damn, coffee's real good, eh? That's, the addiction is real strong. This burning hot bitter liquid is just pure deliciousness. Give me that burning hot bitter juice. Bitter bean juice. Also, part of my reasoning was, in hindsight, I do think I had more than 2 cups yesterday, just because like I had some leftovers. I left it in the fridge, an iced coffee. Unfortunately, like I said, my addiction's real bad lately. And also because I got up so early, I don't want to crash immediately after the stream. Although that's not usually something that happens in hindsight. We'll see if I regret it tomorrow, is what it comes down to. Right now, it's great. It was a little silly, but it worked. Contra code me. Oh. Hit the mic as I scratch my nose. I didn't even hit the mic, I hit the pop filter. I think it's because I hit her shield sometimes. If you hit her shield, it does less corrosion damage, or maybe none at all. That was pretty sick. $4,300 damage on the corrosion combo. It's a pretty high number. Okay. I need to give that attack more respect, man. I'm not even sure if it was this fight or not, but like I recently just mentioned, like going into a fight, that stepping to the right on that attack is not safe. That should have been a phase 2. It sucks because that attack is like, at this point, pretty rote. It should be easy, and it one-shots you, so like, getting overconfident with it is supremely bad. It's kind of like this attack. Wanted to shoot there, but I didn't buff her properly. I parried that, but it's still not safe because I was in the lightning. It was a bit silly of an attack, but I mean, at this point I kind of knew what she was doing, so it wasn't that risky. Alright, big numbers incoming. Spark Slam. Need to get out of here. Need to skedaddle. That's interesting. Even though it costs stam to shoot each shot, even though I was in the negatives there, I could still shoot the second shot there. Because I can force her to always jump back when she does that grab combo, I kind of can go into negative stam when she does the pose. This is pretty nice. I'm gonna save the Fable. More than enough. Alright, hey, phase 2. I guess I should heal after this if I'm gonna heal. Yep. I like flash parried there. I don't know what I was doing. Ah! Come on, man. It might be time for me to look up a guide or something at some point. Not tonight, but maybe tonight, like later after the stream tonight. If I don't make significant progress there, because like I don't know what else to be doing, because the fact that I only have the one option of parrying a very specific timing that I can't seem to quite read, kind of doesn't feel great. So I tried running from it. Obviously, it's not going to help. She's in the air. She slams down. Oh my god. Running doesn't seem like it would be a thing anyway. What else can you do in this game? What else do you have? Use my shield? Actually, yo, wait. Do I pull out the shield? That'd be funny. I don't think it works like that. I almost want to test it, but at the same time, it's like, come on. What's the command in Dan Giesling's chat? It's like exclamation mark mix. We're not mixing anything up right now. Although earlier, by swapping the grindstones, I was kind of like trying to mix it up. Shit. Okay. I should have fabled there instead. Yep, I had no stam. And that's why I should have. Alright. I need to pass the controller to the mute gamer. Again, it was too early. I don't quite understand it, because that time I waited a tick, I felt like I pressed it, and I also had time to let go. So that doesn't seem right either. I wish it was Sekiro and I could just jump. That seems like it would work. Oh, man. Sekiro jump parry would go so hard right now. The shock parry. Like, you can parry the shocks. It's just not quite enough. I didn't buffer it properly, I thought I did. Oh well. I think it's fine because we can heal here and then use Fable and it'll probably still work. It does. Good shield break. Need to run this way. Shit. We're okay. That was bad. Don't need me to say that. I thought I was gonna die there, I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Okay, this should be a phase 2. Assuming I don't muck it all up. Looking pretty juicy to me. Yum yum. I did it. Oh yeah, I was like waiting for her to do a follow-up. She doesn't do a follow-up. You do the follow-up. Okay. Not okay. Okay. Slam shield into red attack is anime dash through you. Nothing personnel, kid. Hey, we've seen phase 2 a little bit. Now we just need to like hang out. Oh my, she's still going. We've still only seen phase 2 like a couple dozen times, which is not where you want to be. Over, actually looking at like 300 deaths in. But hey, we did it. I do think it's like, it's a couple ticks actually. It's 2 or 3 ticks after you see her move and then you parry. Hopefully I can tighten that. Tighten the graphics on level 3. Oh, I stunned her. I didn't do a run attack, I let go. Gotta say, there is like a moment, or a few moments per stream on this, where I just think to myself, I could be playing Dark Souls 1. Or, I guess I should be thinking, I would be finished with Dark Souls 1 by now, unquestionably. But alas. This is the hell that I've wrought. The cage that I threw myself in. Some okay damage. Okay, you could have died there for sure. A little sketchy. I'm gonna shoot. I do think one-shots are good ideas. Oops. If you can find someone to do a D&D one-shot, it's a good time. Not me though, I'm busy. Too busy dying to Laxasia to ever play D&D ever again. That was overkill, but whatever. I knew it. Part of the problem also, and I point this out again, is I still don't know how much distance affects the timing, because I do think it's variable. And if I'm trying to just get a visual cue and I'm using this idea of like wait a couple ticks after you see her go, like it felt like there was a particular frame I was looking for, but if I'm not at the same distance every time, then I'm not going to find that frame. And then if I stand still on phase transition, she actually pushes you back with the lightning, so it's like you'll get pushed back into the wall, which is less than ideal because then the camera is all messed up. A little silly, but it worked. No contra code, we don't have time for that. We got our contra code at home. Okay, we broke the shield at least. There we go. She's continuing the onslaught. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna press triangle after the red attack. Big damage. 33.99 on the decay combo. Yeah, it seems like if you're far enough away from her, dodging right, she doesn't follow up with the combo, which might be ideal. The thing is, though, you can't really guarantee that, because you kind of have to be next to her when she starts it. Although she kind of did the same thing right there as well, even though I wasn't. I don't know, it's hard to say. Okay. Not too shabby. In fact, we haven't used a heal. So that's pretty nice. if you ask me. We will use a heal after these. Let's like stand here. Let's just stand here every time. Somewhere around here. Yeah, that seems like a thing. Okay, well, missed the first hit. I do like walking backwards to dodge that. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Not quite identifying the combos. Should have parried that. It's okay to dodge those. Good parry there. Okay. The thing that she's doing, can't help but notice, and it's probably not something I really acknowledged until now. She winds up a swing, she pulls her arm back, then she like teleports to the side, nothing personnel kid, sidesteps you, and then follows through with the swing. So it's actually like an unexpected delay. I mean, it's like an Elden Ring delay, except they teleport in the middle of it. But the problem with it is she's doing that combo amidst 10 other combos that are lightning quick, so it's really tough to judge. And I'm trying to internalize each of them, but like it's because they're so fast, it's really hard to tell what is going on half the time. Let alone identify them and give them names and weaknesses. Okay, cool. Cool. I pressed minus. You think if I started pressing minus from here on out, I would get to 0 before or after I beat the game? I mean, I guess, would I get to 0 or beat the game? It's, I was gonna say, it's like that one game. Is it, this is the end? Is this the end? I don't know. It's the Edmund McMillan platformer. But that game was like collectibles turned out to be your lives at the end. Welcome to the end? I don't know. Game is pretty fun. I think I would rather play that again over Meat Boy right now. Part of me wants to play 1001 Spikes again, which is in a similar vein but not quite the same. I shouldn't be thinking about other games. I guess 1001 Spikes is also a similar concept, though, if I just started pressing the minus button from here on out. Yeah, that sucked. Good parry. Z. He's so back. With the Giesling subscription. Jeez! Alright, that's not good. Welcome back. Been seeing some phase 2s. We've been surviving the transition a little bit. Not quite enough, though. Again, I do feel like I'd be in a so much better of a spot had I streamed on Wednesday as I wanted to, but alas, I'm a fool. And that's why I wear the red nose. I was parrying or flashing again. Just flashing Laxasia. That's actually pretty tough to say. Oh my god! She did not like me saying that.
God will awaken soon.
I mentioned earlier that there's multiple times in a stream where I'm thinking like, oh, I could have played Dark Souls, or I could be playing Dark Souls right now. Although I'd definitely be done by now if I would be playing the first one. But there's also a piece of me that's like, I could be playing Sekiro right now. Spoiled for choice. Free will. I know, right? Turns out I could stream anything. I don't have to stream this game. Turns out.
Worship.
Oh my god! Alright, time to close the game. Alt F4, turn on Mega Bonk. How hard would you pog out if you heard, "It's a me"? You're no longer the Bonk King, Red beat you. I was playing earlier, I don't know if I saw that. I might have and just didn't acknowledge it. Yeah, like I said, I was like throwing a decent amount. The one run where I had like tons of damage and was doing really good, I just, like I said, I got the difficulty up pretty high and then accidentally got myself caught, and that's all it takes, right? Once you get yourself caught, it doesn't matter what the difficulty is, really. Oh, he just did it while I was streaming. Sick. Nice, nice. Yeah, I have a pretty big list, so like when it first refreshed, I saw a decent number of people.
Worship.
Oh my god.
Sermonis.
And then now that it's solidified again, it's different people. How long do they last each leaderboard? I didn't really see. Because it's not like daily, right? Sunday nights. I do hope they add like scrolling functionality to your friend leaderboard. That would go a long way for me. Alas, I'm too popular. That's true, there was downtime. Grab happy. No sketch. We're fine. Sometimes need to circle strafe a little. That was nice. Contra code in action. No fable. The sequence worked. Oh my god, she chopped my head off. That was going so well! Just that's a feels bad. Basically like a fully perfect fight, one mistake, you're dead. I guess the mistake was I pressing it too early, because if I pressed it too late, you would have just guarded it, it would have been fine, but... Nope. I forgot how delayed that swing was. I don't know why. I was like, let's go for the greedy hit. The demon in my ear. On the bright side, we haven't been dropping frames. It's not a bright side of my gameplay or anything, but ever since that little hiccup, we've been fine. God, I would love to parry this combo. It would be pretty fun. That got me lightning struck. I shouldn't have healed probably, but whatever. Oh, I canceled their combo. It is kind of nice. You do get like a full Fable bar out of getting the white bar collapse. Oh my god, man. Ooh, that's another one where there's no excuse to be dying to that one, that's for sure. Ow. Thought she'd do more. Uh-oh. Okay, it worked. That was... you know, sketchy, they say, they being me. There was no reason to do that. Broke the shield. I do kind of love when she does that attack and you're already in her face, because you really can just step to the side. Okay, what was I saying? Like, stand here. Too late! Ah! Man. Eventually, if I just keep throwing lives at it and hitting it too early and too late, it'll work, right? Oh no, we're dropping frames. We're dropping frames again! That's bad. That's real bad. I'm gonna let it sit, let it cook theoretically, and take a mental physical break. What's 65%, 65.6%? What is with that? I don't understand. 1656? 65.6? The numbers, they're aligning. Yeah, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna stream longer or not. Because that said, like, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream in the first place, so if it's just gonna give me an issue here, then what's the point? Oh. I feel bad that I missed that YouTube chat. Shout out to Driskar. It is what it is. I'm gonna close YouTube.